What's up everyone, I'm back at it again with some Web3 gaming, but this time I've come across an interesting project. Now, have you ever wondered when are we going to get a AAA third-person shooter in Web3? Well, look no further, Oxya Origin has got you covered. They've been working hard behind the scenes to bring us a masterpiece. They're coming out with their demo real soon, so let's take a look at the white paper to see what they've been working on. Let's go. Alright everyone, so here is the Oxya Origin white paper. There's a lot of info to digest in here, so we're just going to take a quick overview to see what they're all about. So let's see what they're building exactly. A powerful gaming ecosystem with the ambition to take Web3 gaming to the mainstream. That ain't no easy task. Basically, they're building a game in Web3, not just any type of game, a story-driven third-person shooter, and they're involving the Oxya Origin community to build with the team. In this section, we have the team's vision, and they're just mentioning that gaming is one of the biggest industries and that blockchain technology in Web3 is going to change the game. I mean, players are going to own their assets. And also they mention right here that we don't want our games to be branded as Web2 or Web3 games. We just want them to be quality, fun experience that players want to come back to. I mean, who doesn't want to play a game that has good replay value? And in this section, they have 4 core principles: engaging gameplay, high-end design, socially significant storytelling with a rich lore, integrated asset ecosystem backed by a sustainable and profitable circular economy, intuitive user experience, and frictionless interactions anyone can play. In here we have the project's 5 core aspects: the games, the universe, the community, the tokens, and the assets. Alright, here we have the team. I mean, let's see who they are. Let's see what they're all about. Take a quick zoom. I mean, like my homie Jean Caleb would say, come on, man. I mean, look at this team. All the credentials, they're all docs. And look at the team experiences. They've worked with HP, Marvel, Blizzard, Riot Games, Netflix, Logitech, Ubisoft, big name companies. Partnerships with Ubisoft Entrepreneurial Labs. And I know they have a partnership with Atari. It's not mentioned, but man, they're looking like the Avengers in this mother. Well, they definitely gonna build something solid with all these experiences. That's for sure. Let's look at the Oxya Origin gaming ecosystem. So there's 3 parts of the gaming ecosystem. We have, let's see, the gate map, the road to Genesis, and the Oxya headquarters. Okay, firstly, let's start off with the road to Genesis. So it is a semi-open world, as you can see here, and we have a trailer, but I'm not going to play it. And here we have Creo, one of the planets, and this is a beautiful environment. It looks very cold also. And there's different types of game modes. There's dungeons, battle royale, gate map, and we get the headquarters right here. In the settings, we have, to start off in planet Creo during the Third Empire's excavation era, led by the great emperor Aiel IV. And there's also going to be different seasons in this game. I mean, so far they've introduced 1, 2, and 3. I mean, look, there's always something new. I mean, new maps that are introduced, new episodes in the campaign, new enemies. You'll always get different bosses and enemies, and always new weapons. And also dungeons. This is going to be interesting. I mean, every time you enter a dungeon, it's always going to be different. So over here, you got the campaign. You can play solo, co-op, competitive, and you'll always have different types of events that'll be introduced. And if you don't have any assets, you can still play the game. All you got to do is download and log into your account and destroy the battlegrounds. But if you do have assets, well, this is your chance to play and earn Web3 style. And how are you going to do that? By defeating monsters completing a dungeon, completing a rooms objective, winning competitive games, completing battle pass objectives, finding hidden treasures, ranking on the leaderboards, competing in special events, and there's also co-op revenue. And there's also a battle pass. I mean, there's season 1 battle pass. I guess there's going to be battle passes every season, and this will give you the chance to get more season themed skins, like tokens, more experience, weapons, more raw materials, and there will be a battle pass for the free-to-play players, and especially the play-to-earn players. And right here, I guess, enter your email and pre-register. In here we have the headquarters. This will be very interesting for the landowners actually, because they'll get a chance to craft and upgrade buildings and weapons and then sell them in the marketplace. Let's take a quick look. Here's the inventory. Here's some of the raw materials that'll help you build. You can build buildings, level them up. Here's the weapons, some of them that you can build also. Engineering bay, and you'll also receive like different rewards once you complete the mission. It'll be very interesting. Last but not least, we have the gate map, the Oxya Origin gate map, and here you can explore the Oxya Origin universe, and you can customize your land, interact with various quest givers, and earn rewards by completing quests. In this section, we have the Oxya Origin economy, which consists of 6 different categories, talking about the tokens, the avatars, the lands, game assets, raw materials, and skins. Let's take a quick zoom to see how it looks like. Very self-explanatory. Avatars, which leads to the battle pass events, play and earn. To your tokens, same thing for the lands, extractor, raw materials, to buildings, to craftable items, all leads to the marketplace, which will lead you to tokens. Next up, we have the Genesis Avatars, Oxya Origin's first collection, which consists of 7898 unique Oxyan warriors. The perks of owning these, well, you get access to the Road to Genesis play and earn modes, the Oxya Federation, premium access to future sales, special airdrops, and staking. And let's see how they look like. Well, back then it didn't look too good. Well, they did a little touch up, and now it looks very nice. Next up, we have the lands, which is the supply chain of the Oxya Origin economy. And we have 3 different types of lands, lands from Naya, Lushon, and Creo. And you got different types of sizes. You got the plot, 1x1, 2x2 colony, 4x4 empire, 8x8 dominion. And here we have the utility. You can be the gamer, collect raw materials, build, craft, or you could be the investor, which you can rent out your property and collect fees. And you could also be a creator, which you personalize your space, build utility infrastructure, and host social experiences. Last but not least, we have Oxya Origin's game assets, which are the weapons and the buildings. So let's take a look at the weapons real quick. So you have different types of weapons. We got the long range bone diffractor. This is for those that like to snipe, pound for pound, headshot dead. Leon Edwards, I call this the Leon Edwards. We got the mid-range Berg splitter. And we got the short-range lava gun. To me, I believe this is like a shotgun. And then we have the melee weapons like swords, axes. Those who like to attack close range. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. So every building, I guess we could level them up. Like in life, we gotta move up, keep moving up. So we have different types of categories of buildings. We got the armory for the weapons and the engineering bay. I'm pretty sure there's more buildings to come. We're gonna find out later in the future. And then we have the roadmap. So we got 2021 and 2022 in the bag. Hey, we're in 2023. A lot of things have happened. July is a busy month for the team, and hope we get to play the demo real soon. In this section, we have information about the tokens. I'm just going to talk about the Oxy's utility and the OGEM utility, but if you're serious about investing, this is the page where you want to pay attention and know the information like the back of your hand. So what is the utility of the Oxys? Well, you can purchase new collections. It's useful for transaction fees, store purchases, purchasing access, minting crafted assets, and speeding up the processes. While the OGEM utility, you can craft in-game assets and upgrade them. Finally, let's talk about community, the Oxya Federation. So how do you become a member exactly? Well, you just need to own 2 assets, and there's different ranks. I mean, you got Chancellor, Counselor, Governor, Ambassador, and Landlord. And perks of being part of the Federation, well, you get to receive fully transparent information from the team, and they hold bi-monthly private Federation meetings, and this is where you get to vote on different subjects related to the game or the vault funds, and you also qualify for future airdrops and rewards. So let's take a look at the governance voting. So as a Chancellor, you get to have 10 votes, Counselor 7, Governor 3, Ambassador 1.5, Landlord 1. One thing I like about the Oxya Federation is that the team is giving power to the people. I mean, you get to decide and shape the future of the game, and you can disagree or agree with a few things, and the team will take it into consideration, and you get to vote. And this is the power of Web3. It's the beauty of Web3. Alright everyone, so that was the Oxya Origin white paper. And it was a lot of information to digest, so I suggest everyone to read it again if ever you do decide to invest in it. And once again, this ain't financial advice, so you gotta do your own research. Other than that, what do I think about it? Well, I think Oxya Origin has a future in this Web3 gaming. Just look at the team and look at the community. Those are 2 things I like to look at in every project. The team is fully doxed, lots of experience and credentials to build something beautiful in this space. Just look at every single video that they've released. Very beautiful, very detailed. The art, the sneak peeks, they've been putting a lot of work. Also, the community. I mean, they're a friendly bunch. They've always helped me out whenever I have a question to ask. And hey, don't take my word for it. Just join the Discord, look up every socials, read every Medium article, and just try to see if this project is for you or not. Other than that, I'll be covering more of Oxya Origin in the future. I mean, it's a free-to-play game. How can you go wrong with that? Well, that's it for me, folks. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.